So let's talk about the LaunchPad. So once you've logged into your daily round software, head over to LaunchPad. In here, it allows you to create shortcuts to your main softwares. Think about this as a command center for your external tools. In here, you can create a shortcut which gives you a link to all the main software that you use in your business. This might be your emails, it might be your CRM, it could be a particular maybe coaching software that you'll use or an MRP software that you use. Whatever it is, you can create shortcuts to it in here. It's a great way just to keep your different software organized. So to create a shortcut, all you got to simply do is click create your first shortcut button or click add shortcut in the top corner. And you can give this a name. So for example, this could be Notion, it could be Stripe, it could be Canva, it could be a CRM, it could be whatever it is. So in here, I'm going to put in our website editor. So I'm going to actually put in website just because I might want to link through to it. So website editor. Once I've done that, I'm going to create the URL for that particular site. So when you're thinking about URL here, my advice would be to use your login URL for it. Don't just go through to say canva.com or through to your CRM software. Maybe your CRM software has something like a login page or something along those lines. So that's the kind of page you want to look for. So for example, if I was going to use PT Distinction for this, I would go into here, I'd type in PT Distinction, which is just a coaching software for anyone that doesn't know, and it'll take me straight through to the main website. However, if I wanted to have the shortcut set up properly, I would actually click the login button here, and it's that URL I would actually take and I would add into this box here because it will take me straight through to that login. So let's use that as an example. So I'm going to use this as my coaching software. So coaching software. I can choose my category, whether it's coaching, marketing, admin, finance, or I can just create my own custom group to keep things organized. So I'm just going to use coaching here as an example with this being a coaching software. Of course, you might not be a coach using this. You might be a manufacturer, you might be a fabricator, you might be a hairdresser, whatever it is, whatever software you have, you can just add this into here. You then get two open modes. Now, 99% of the time, and the standard one that's selected is new tab. And this is the one that I recommend. However, it might be that you know a little bit about how the websites and stuff work that you use. If that's the case, you may wish to iframe it. And this just allows you to open that software directly within our Daily Rounds app. Now, that is particularly useful on mobile devices and so on. However, it's going to work fine if you just use a new tab option. So if you're unsure how to use iframes, then you can completely ignore that and just use this as a standard one because some websites, as it mentions here, will block iframes from being used. So my advice would be, unless you know how to use this correctly, I would recommend just use the no tab option. You can choose your icon and color depending on what it is you want to use, and then click create shortcut. Once your shortcut's created, you'll see it up on here, and you can simply just click on that, and it will open up that link directly for you to go and access it. And just keeps things nice and organized. And that is it. That's how you simply use your LaunchPad.